Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Oh my god!
Look what you did, Ali. Look what you did.
That's the funniest thing! Oh my god! Seriously?
Ah, poor good one.
Oh my god, that's the funniest thing to hear about in the world.
You almost killed your friend. Today's a day.
It has been a day, yes.
It has. I had to hop on. Daggone. I had to work today. I had to like get on and work early this morning, and then they had me sit there for 4 hours doing absolutely nothing. Told me I could leave. 2 hours later, they told me they needed me back on again, and I sat there for another hour, and they completely forgot that I was there. And they go, "Hey, you can leave. We don't need you anymore. Thanks."
I was there for that.
I sent a very angry rant in the chat.
That is
So,
completely valid.
like, what was the point? You didn't need me. Why would you call me?
I am not one to judge. That is valid.
Yeah, I went into work at my workplace for like 4 hours instead of like a full 8.5 hour shift. So I'm doing great.
Yeah, way to rub it in. Thank you.
Right? It
That
feels
makes
so
me feel good about
nice.
myself.
I
Just doubling down on it. It feels so nice.
I could have done stuff today, but I just like spaced out and then went to my friend's house. And that was literally all I did.
That sounds pretty nice.
Yeah,
It's not a good thing though, because
No?
I had stuff that I gotta get done.
Uh-oh.
No, I have like assignments that I haven't done and an entire test I need to study for.
That's always really
Oof.
fun.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think I got everyone also balanced out for audio. So are we ready to start? Wait, Ali, what is your character even?
Rogue.
What race?
Half elf.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, hey,
Hey, yeah. No. I was gonna have a smarter one, but then I was just like, nope, this is just what it is.
You know what?
You don't have to brag on you, Ali.
What?
I have to nag on you sometimes, Ali.
That's fine. I'm also just hiding in the bathroom at the moment, so we're doing great. Don't even. Like, this is not going over well.
But by the way, I hope nobody minds that I have decided that my quarterstaff is a dex weapon.
Sounds
Because
great to me.
I realize I have a -1 in strength, and I gave myself
Go
a
for it.
quarterstaff. I feel like with all the trolling, you know, you do.
Why?
What? I don't need to be strong to be an artificer. Come on, man.
Right?
I think I don't need to be strong.
No, it's all intelligent. It's all intelligence.
100% intelligence.
Oh well, he has a -2 in intelligence. I hope that's fine.
Oh no.
That's a joke. That's a joke. So, he has 20 charisma though. No.
Ali, we might be dead.
No.
This already is too chaotic, which
That
I
is
enjoy.
fine. I can die.
First session character done.
All the better.
Fantastic.
Zaya.
No, my character is weak, but he's
Zia.
pretty okay at
Zia.
everything else. I promise.
You have Zia over.
Oh, you're right.
Perfectly.
Oh, it linked. Why did it
Right.
link? Oh, that's gonna be frustrating. Let me...
Wait, how you say your name again?
Zia?
Is it Perfect K, normal guy, or Perfectly?
Perfect D normally guy.
Perfectly.
Oh.
Wait, they're both linked.
Wait, that's
Yeah, that's why I got
that's-
changed this one.
wait, you've been pronouncing it. I've been pronouncing
Ah!
it correctly. Hold up, I've been saying
Perfect.
perfect day normally, guy. You're like perfect T. I'm like, whoa, hold up. Did I write that down somewhere?
You did.
Perfect A.
Oh no, what?
Where
This is fine.
it? Oh.
Wait, are we
I see
level
what it
3?
is. Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Great. More information that I have to write down that I just don't have.
So like, Shriek's name is Mr. Weed. I just noticed that.
Yes.
It's a good name. It's a good name, Shriek. It's a very good name.
It's gonna be the probably most chaotic session I think I've ever done.
Yes, no, that's valid. I blame myself.
No, I also blame like the guy who's named Mr. Weed.
Aw.
What is this? What is this thing in the... Pick a card. What is...
Pick 2 cards.
Oh, okay. Pick a card. Wait, why don't I have... What is happening? I don't know what this is. It's just here now suddenly. How do I...
Oh, Colby. Don't get sucked into that. He's in
I don't-
my server on Roll20.
it's just-
And apparently someone unlocked cards, I'm guessing, or...
I'm looking at the stream and it just has this little button here and like in the bottom corner it just says pick a card, scratchers redeem dots.
Oh,
What?
No, it's on it's on his
Oh,
stream.
it's
His
on my stream.
It is on hold up, what I need the on his
need
stream.
to-
There you
I need
go.
to
Oh,
find
I'm
this
on
out.
the fire stick.
I think I'm pointing in the right direction now. God, this is weird.
It
No,
is so
am I-
weird.
Wait, I'm not pointing in the right direction still? Okay, this way now, right?
Welcome to the life of
Up,
the
up.
camera.
Yeah, a little bit more up.
That time. We got it that time. We're good.
What is that? That's strange.
I'm gonna pick a scratch. I'm gonna pick a card.
Pick a card. Go for it. Pick a
Oh,
card.
I
Any
can't.
card.
They're all broken. They're all broken images.
Are they all broken images?
All broken images.
I shall do that
Pick a
too.
card.
Oh,
Did I win?
I don't know. I can't even see what it is. Open it.
Oh, oh no,
I
I
got-
got rigged.
I won. So how do okay, how do I get rid of this? It's here now and it's distracting me. I don't wanna
Anyway.
get it off the screen.
Dude, we were all distracted. So,
No, I'm literally making a character as we speak.
got it. Do you need like a little bit more as we all distract ourselves with scratch cards?
No, you guys, we can get started. I'm pretty sure that I could wing it for the most part.
I want to double check one.
I mean,
thing
I
real
have
quick.
my stats, so if I need to make a roll, I can.
The
Got
best
it.
way to play DnD, just wing it.
Right?
That's what I do. Lips.
Okay. So what we're gonna start. We'll let Ali in a little bit later, so she can have a little bit of time.
Great.
But for now, we start out. I need to pull up my map. Just so I know where things are named. Where is it? Details? Yeah. We are back in the world of Sranus, and we find ourselves in a bit of a situation because one of our people, Mr. How do you want to say it? Like perfectly or perfectly normally, or
Perfect A.
Perfecte, normally guy.
perfecte,
It's French.
or what was the other word, like norm for short or something like that?
Call me Normie.
Normie, that's right. Normie. Would you like to introduce your character?
Yes. Perfecte normally guy is a perfectly normal person. Nothing strange about him at all. He's an artificer. You know, he is about 5'9", brown skin, bald, with a black beard, and he wears glasses. Perfectly average. Nothing strange about him. He could potentially stand to lose some weight, but other than that, he's just the average person that you would see on the streets that happens to be an artificer. Nothing strange at all. Ignore how his skin kind of bulges a little bit sometimes, and you know, riffs a little bit when out of the corner of your eye, it's perfectly normal.
Extremely normal.
Perfectly normal.
And so, as Normie is going about his adventures, he hears a rumor about a slaver ship on the coast that and he hates slavers, right?
Read my backstory.
What?
Let me read my backstory. Can I put that in there?
We are professionals, people. Don't question
No.
us.
So professional.
So Perfecta has a thing about people being in bondage. He doesn't appreciate it. He doesn't like it. He knows what it's like to be made a slave. As a matter of fact, he plans to kill someone who did that. Excuse me. But upon hearing this news,
So,
he would start making his way towards the rumored location that he was hearing about this at.
Yeah, because there was he saw it on like a board saying that there's a quest to go stop the ship, and so there's quite a few people already lining up on a boat, and Normie gets on this boat too to go stop this ship and free the slaves. And so as they arrive to the location, they do see a ship, and sure enough, they see like prisoners, like slaves, rowing the boat, and they approach. And now, meanwhile, on the inside, Mr. Weed, would you like to share your character?
so when you laugh at his character, Mr. Reed. Yeah, I didn't mean to laugh. I'm sorry.
He's just sitting down on a crate with a pipe in his hand, filling up with a little tobacco. Use presentation to light it up and takes a puff. As everyone sees, this raggedy-looking elf, high elf, in fact, with
Very, very high elf.
Emphasis on that.
braided hair, baggy clothes, with is a light red baggy shirt with golden cufflinks, white baggy pants, and no shoes, with a very greenish ferret on his shoulder.
gosh.
Basically the fur on it looks like grass almost. Going down to his tail looks like leaves. With little white tuft on his chest. Slowly going down on his sides. Looks like vines. Well, not vines, roots. And his eyes are pitch black
Ooh.
from all the weed he's been smoking.
I was just about to ask for clarity on that. Is that from all the weed he's been smoking?
Right?
Oh.
So as
Oh dear.
as Mr. Weed is sitting there slumped over some barrels, because he managed to buy his way out of slavery, as his father ended up somehow capturing him and selling him into slavery on this very same boat. He managed to
do is offer some weed, man.
right. He managed to escape the slavers, but he's still on their boat. They're just like kind of chilling with him. He's sharing his stash a little bit. And
Slow down, man. Don't get too high, or else you would be flying off the boat.
and as of right now, he does still have some like a manacle like hanging from one wrist. So it's just kind of like you can tell he was a slave, but he's just like out and about right now. And the boats line up next to each other. What do you guys do?
I don't know. What are you doing, Mr. Weed? Do you notice the boat pulling up beside you? Do you see us coming? do you flag us down? Hey! Did you escape, or are you one of the slavers I need to take out?
Oh god.
What? Where am I? He's looking side to side, totally lost.
What do you mean? You're on a boat. Why would you even ask that? You're on a boat.
I am?
I'm gonna ask you again. Are you one of the slavers?
Only slaves is the ones that just trapped in that man's man. Oh. He just takes a big puff and smoke.
I'm about to thunder wave him. I'm gonna hop on his boat and I'm gonna thunder wave him to the ocean. I'm gonna drown his character.
You didn't see the monocles on his wrist, though.
Do I? Let me see.
Roll
It's
for
very
perception.
obvious.
Perception. I rolled a 10.
You can like see that a little bit. He was a little roughed up, but obviously by the people on board. But now he seems to be doing just fine out there.
No,
So,
hey, I love brother. Oh.
So are there other people with me? Like, are we with like a group? Of
Oh
people?
yeah, you're with a group of about 10 people, and then
Okay.
the slaver ship has about 6 people that you can see, including Mr. Weed.
Normie like leans over to one of the other people on the ship with him. He goes, do humans usually act like this? Is this normal for humans? Hey, is this normal for humans?
And
Do humans normally?
the guy leans over to you and like looks around a little bit. He goes, "That's an elf."
I knew that. Is that normal for elves?
Sort of. They seem to. I don't know what's really normal for elves.
Oh gosh.
And then out of nowhere, suddenly to your right, the normal, perfect day.
Just call me
Normie.
Just call me Normie.
Only.
You
Perfect
see
day.
out of the corner of your eye, someone at the mast of the other ship suddenly has an arrow sticking out of their chest, as one of the people on your ship shoot at the other ship.
Oh, are we attacking? And then I will
Roll for
also...
initiative.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Initiative.
Immediately.
20.12.
Oh.
Actually, just so I can. Wait, do you want me to do like a sort of share my screen thing?
No, that's all right. Usually we just go for it. I trust you guys, especially the more normal ones.
I'm gonna let you know that I'm gonna roll a nat 20 on all my attacks for the rest of the night.
Or not once.
No, I'm not gonna roll any nat ones. If I do, I'm gonna lie about it.
Mr. Weed, are you joining in on the combat?
Too much head, man. Got to go out. 10.
Oh, okay. And which side are you fighting?
I need to roll something.
What? Why would that? Why?
But he's too high. Okay, he's fighting with the group saving them. So on the other boats.
Got it. So,
He's fighting for the winning team. Good.
right? It makes this apparent that the boat that of the rescuers are much stronger than the boat of slavers, as the slavers are also down a person already. And so there are 2 people up on the top by the steering wheel, and then there are 3 in the like little main area, along with perfectly normal. Nope. Mr. Weed.
Mr. Weed. Mr. Weed.
And you get to go first, Normie.
All right. So, to reiterate, are we spaced out in such a way that I can get to this boat where all the guys are? Or do I need to start shooting at them from a distance?
You're like right up next to the boat. They kind of stopped and anchored.
Okay. I will hop across the boat. I will go directly towards the nearest group of these filthy slavers. Excuse me. And where is there any of them that are standing in a group together?
There are 2.
Okay, I will run up to those 2 and I will thunder wave them.
Got it.
Fancy.
And so DC 13 Constitution saving throw. And if they fail, they will be pushed 10 feet away from me.
Oh no.
And take
Oh.
take 14 oh wow, I rolled max damage on that. Well, almost max damage. 14 thunder damage.
Yeah, you hit both of them. They can just go
Right?
flying off the boat, passed out.
We're not saving them, right? We don't have to. Do we have to save? We don't have to save them. It's fine. It's fine. They're slavers.
No,
Let them die.
It's fine. It's fine. They can die.
As a matter of fact, we're do I have a bonus action spell that does lightning? No.
Wow.
Just to be sure. Also, you said they're unconscious. Nah, man, I was doing fatal damage. I want them dead.
Technically, doesn't the lightning come first?
Just.
Their leather armor saved them very slightly from the lightning.
Actually, thunder is sonic, so their ears
So-
will be burst.
So, I'll give you guys a little insight into my character. One of his bonds is he loathes slavery and enchantments, and he works to free those trapped by chains or magic. So, you know,
Good to know.
pity for slaves. Slavers.
for
Slaves. Pity for slavers doesn't exist. Pity for slaves. Wow. Had to add an ER on
I
there for a
mean,
moment.
either way they're dead. Whether it's from
Wow.
flying off of the boat or from drowning.
Nobody save him. No, leave him in there. Leave him in there. Nobody go in there after him. We have other ones to take out. And I think that is the last bit of thing I could do. Yeah, that'd be the last thing I do.
Okay. Someone comes running at you, and Mr. Normie with a dagger, and does a 9 hit?
No.
Okay, he just like dodges right past you and like stabs into the like boat next to you. And now it is Mr. Weed's turn.
Oh. Oh.
I'm gonna tell you now.
I already hate this.
Yeah, every time you do that laugh,
Oh.
like I just think of what would happen. We just started. I'm thinking about what would happen if your character drowned at sea. Technically,
Right?
you're wearing a heavy manacle on that one arm. It's probably really hard to swim with it. Accidents happen all the time. But it's fine. I want to free those
I
trapped
don't
in
think
chains.
I don't think
So-
he's paying attention that much either. I mean, he seems
No,
kind of
he's
out
not.
of it. I
Oh,
think an accident could happen and no one would notice or care.
No, okay, we'll plan we will plan his murder later.
You know what?
Oh,
We can DM each other and just, make some plans.
So he basically grabs his pipe, lights up a little bit when it lights it, takes a puff, as magic missiles start spewing out from the smoke. I cast magic missiles level 2. On
Yeah, the other two die.
Wow. That's very normal.
And initiative is now over. You guys officially killed the slavers, all of them. Oh, everything on my screen just disappeared.
Oh no.
We're good now. And what do you guys want to do now?
Yeah. I will, Mr. Perfect, they normally will start going through the ship and trying to find any people who are currently enslaved and try to free them.
Okay.
Tell me what I need to do, because I have all kinds of different toolkits. I have thieves' tools, tinker's tools, alchemist, disguise. I mean, not disguise, wood carvers.
Yeah, because
don't need
you would need to be disguised.
Yeah, I don't need to be disguised.
There's no need for that.
Perfectly
So,
normal people
you-
don't need to be disguised.
You go into the
No.
deck and you see about 7 slaves just sitting there, like, kind of confused. They heard the ruckus upstairs, and they're all just kind of sitting there looking a little scared.
So, Mr. Norman walks in and goes, "Hello, friends! We are here to free you. I need everybody to stand back from their chains." And he tries to break, like, the chains with his quarterstaff.
The chains are pretty rusty, so you pretty easily just break them, or at least break away the bolts that are holding them on the floor, so they still have them on their wrists, but they're free technically.
So he's just really, really weak. So you had to handicap the chains for him.
I rolled a 19 to hit, and I did 4 damage.
Right? That's pretty good.
and that was me two-handing it.
That's almost enough to give someone a bruise.
I might have killed one of those bandits with an attack like that. Yeah, see?
Perfectly normal guy will actually climb up the mast of the ship, look down at their boat. Oh, that was awesome! And fall face first down to the boat.
All right, I think he took falling damage. I'm pretty sure he was 80 feet up in the
Oh
air.
wait, I'm questioning it. He said the mast of the boat.
He
That's-
did
No,
say
not
the
mast, not
mast.
mast.
Are you talking
I meant
about
the
like
edge of the boat. Yeah, the
Pretty
edge of the
sure
boat,
those
sorry.
things are like 20 feet tall.
the like what you call like crow's nest or whatever?
No, not that.
Oh.
Not that.
Okay.
That's something that's making me no.
Or did you? How high did you climb?
Only as
Let me
high as
see.
he got.
I'm thinking roll. Let's see.
Oh, yes, he climbs on the edge of the boat.
100s.
And says that and basically dive head first. Well, not head first. Dive face first down to the other boat.
I'm gonna
Oh,
roll
except the damage.
something very small. Hold on.
Oh, don't worry. I'll
4
put the
damage.
Add 242 to that.
I rolled a d4. I was on 4.
Mm.
The luck there isn't very in your favor. Anyways,
Never is.
so
But yeah, except the damage.
Normie, you just look over and you see this like really high elf just fall face first, and just kind of lay there.
He's as he's escorting these slaves to wherever the keys are hidden, which now thinking back on it would probably have been the best thing to go look
Yeah.
at first. But
you should just break the chains.
he's leading a line of slaves that are still in chains to wherever the keys are, and he's trying to find them. And as he's walking, he looks to one of them and he goes, "Are humans usually like that? Like, is that usually how they act?"
The prisoner kind of gives you the same exact look as the last guy and just goes, "That's an elf."
An elf.
What? I mean, I know his ears look weird, but I don't think you could call it names like that. But is that normal?
He starts looking very confused and goes, "Sure, if that works for you, it works for me."
And somebody just reminded me. Thank you, Mr. Weed. I also have thieves' tools, so I can just.
Are you gonna look for the keys first, or are you gonna do the thieves' tools?
No, he broke the chains.
Look for the
keys.
look for the keys. Look for the keys.
Where are you looking for the keys at?
Is there where would be the captain's cabin on this ship? I'd have
Underneath
them
where
wait
the
on the.
steering wheel is.
Okay, so I would have had them wait on the deck while I went into the captain's cabin to see if there was any keys in there.
Okay, roll investigation.
That
Chris
is
just pokes his head up.
that
Oh,
is
I
a
thought I could fly.
A 10?
No, that is a 7.
Oh, a 7. You look around, you see like a mirror. It's a pretty fancy mirror. It's like a pretty big mirror. It looks like it's framed with gold though. And you see like a bed and a dresser and all that, but you don't happen to see a key.
So nothing really interesting there. I walk outside. I said, I could not find a key anywhere. Unless anyone would like a mirror lined in gold. Do not believe there's anything interesting in there. And I will then proceed to use my thieves tools to try to
One of the
unlock the chains.
people that were on the ship with you on the way to go rescue the slaves pointed out, one of the people you blasted off of the ship looked like they were probably the captain. They probably had the key with them.
Well, it's a good it is a good thing that he is unimportant. And thieves tools. What are these based off of? Also,
Dexterity.
I forget.
dexterity. Thieves
It's
tools
basically sleight of hand.
15 to unlock these people's to unlock
15?
their 15.
Hold on 1 second.
Watch, it doesn't work until you have to break them.
That worked. You managed to
Okay.
unlock the first of the 7.
Oh, thank God for that. Cause wait,
First of the 7.
wait, hold up, wait. The first of them, not like all of them. Just okay. How many of them were there again?
There were 7, so you have 6
7.
more. Hopefully, your
Okay.
thieves tools don't end up breaking.
It's like, is anyone else going to help? I can do them one at a time. Is anyone else going to help this? I mean, okay. Let's try this again. Let's see. Next one. That is a 10.
A 10?
Yes.
You struggle a little bit, but you get that one open.
So any time anyone else would feel like helping
5
me,
left.
is this normal? Is this normal that they just leave people in slate? Okay.
I mean, you are perfectly normally, guys. So
15 again.
Oh.
15 again.
Okay, that one works.
Okay.
And then as you move to the next guy, you happen to see a little a gnome walking around just casting unlock on the other 3 already. So the other one's are already free.
You know what? I'm upset, and I was about to post a picture of this, but I just rolled a nat 20 on my thieves tools, and you're telling me the other ones are free now. It's like, I'm very proud of that too. I was like, really? A nat 20? Okay.
You happen to free him not only from his shackles, but also from his mortal coil.
I'm kind of upset about that. I was hoping to, like I was like freeing this guy from like depression, monetary instability. Like I thought I was helping this guy out with his nat 20 these thieves tools, but now you're telling me that someone else just came by and just waved their hand, and all of a sudden like, everything was cool.
Right? Magic's pretty cool, I think.
Magic is pretty cool. just I feel like there is something wrong with him.
me too. Honestly.
Is elf a slur? Is elf a slur?
It can be.
Okay.
If you use it to a non-elf in the wrong area.
Hey, elf, are you gonna help or are you just gonna lay there?
One sec. Oh, dude. Can you see the clouds up in the sky? They're moving.
You see another elf like flop down next to Mr. Weed and just go, they are moving.
Oh, hands in the pipe. Oh.
That's I think I see why
Oh,
you call them
last one?
I think I see why you call them elves. Are there more of them like this? I feel like I need to avoid them.
Oh no.
So strange. So strange.
So as the slave ship is now out of commission, what are you guys choosing to do?
I kind of want to take that mirror encrusted in gold out of the captain's cabin.
Got it.
And wait.
How big is the mirror?
Hey,
It's
hey,
really
look.
big. It's like 10 by 12.
Yeah.
Really heavy.
Hold up. Give me a moment.
That's what I was wondering.
Weasel.
Because if it was like small, it would have been easier. But since it's like big, it's like dragging this mirror out of the room.
Trying to
No reason. It's probably like built into the wood or something at this point.
I'm trying to remember how a bag of holding works. Because I have one due to one of my infusions.
It does not shrink.
And I'm trying
not
to.
shrink the item.
I'm trying. No, man. Like my bag isn't a normal bag. It's a big bag. Like
That was a
how big would you
perfectly
say-
normal bag.
It's a perfectly normal bag that is, like, definitely not a regular bag that this person has on his back. I don't see anything about how big the opening can be.
Basically, the bag you chose, like it'd be
Oh,
a.
hey, considerably larger than roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. Okay, so the mouth of the bag can stretch to 2 feet.
So you're
Just
like
a
8
lot.
feet short.
Wait, no, my guy's 5'9", man.
No. The wheat mirror
No,
is.
the
Oh,
bag.
wait, the mirror,
The bag is 8 feet short.
Wait,
The mirror is big.
but like, how wide is it?
It's,
If
it's
you're
10
talking
by
like-
12.
Mirror on a boat?
Yeah.
the first storm that came through, that thing says, "Whap!" kills the captain. He's
No,
gone.
it's like bolted into the wall. It's not
Yeah,
just
okay.
laying on.
That's where he totally gets joints.
You're dragging
Perfect
this
day.
like giant mirror off of the wall to stick it in.
Just like,
It's like
Okay,
a 100-pound
fine.
mirror.
fine,
You could-
fine. I break the mirror and I just get the little gold frame thing.
Could
and
you roll a D100 for me?
D100? Okay. Roll D1. 1D100. That is a 47.
47. You feel no different. Breaking mirrors are
What?
bad luck.
Oh.
But you're safe for now.
Does anyone mention the bad luck thing after when he breaks the mirror? Is this not is this
Mr.
not a normal thing?
Leewood.
Nobody
Is
else
this
was
not
in
normal
the captain's quarters when you broke
okay,
it.
good. So I just take like the gold frame and I just sort of I will use would you say I could use Tinker's tools on this to like break it into chunks?
Tinker's tools?
Tinker's tools.
Yeah.
I would
That
say
would be like
roll
a
for
hammer.
it.
All right, I don't know what to roll for that. What do you roll for Tinker's tools? Dexterity. I feel
Why
like
do you not know what tools you use and what you roll for them?
18.
18?
What?
Okay, you
What?
managed to
What?
break it into like good sized pieces, but you actually were able to grab it.
Okay, cool. The reason
Hey,
why I don't know is roll 20 just says proficiency bonus proficient. Doesn't say anything about the attributes for it. Okay.
Hold on. I'll actually
Hey,
look at the
listen.
tools that it has.
Listen, I have an excuse for not knowing what I have for my character because I'm literally just made this character like as we were talking. So like if I don't know what my character has, that's fair. But you
Whoa,
time.
whoa. Excuse you. I know what I have. I just don't know what abilities they use.
You completely forgot that you have thieves tools.
What? No.
Okay, the
I
Tinker's
remember-
tools has wrenches, bolts, and containment crystals.
What do you
sounds
roll
like-
for it?
That sounds like dexterity.
What are you gonna use for
What
the
do you
mirror?
roll for it?
You
Shut
gonna
up.
use some bolt?
Shut up, Shriek. Don't answer that.
Right?
I'll just say you had a hammer with you and you were able to like break it a bit.
Yeah, just breaking it.
You have enough tools already, so.
Okay, I gotta make sure I go into my bio and put down treasure. Broken gold mirror frame. I have no idea how much of that I have. How much we said it is? How much would that weigh?
10 by 12, so that'd be, I'd say like a good still 20,
2 pounds?
30 pounds.
Oh,
That's
oh
gold.
you just cut out for a moment there. Or did I just cut
Of
out for a
gold.
moment? Oh, you said 5? About 5 gold worth?
Wait, worth?
No, hold up. Am I breaking up?
No. He said
Like
basically
it's
30 pounds.
30 pounds of gold?
20 to 30.
Oh, okay, 20 to 30. Okay, I'll just put 20 to 30 on here.
Got it.
20 to 30 pounds of gold frame.
So, if
Broken
I,
gold frame.
If I put that in my thingamabob here, let's see. So, a 1 pound of gold is $22,000 on the current market price. If I times that by times 20.
We're not going by the. That's an entirely alternate dimension.
$440,000 into gold D&D gold. How much are we talking here?
Perfect. Yeah.
I feel like there should be a 1-to-1 translation on that.
Actually,
so I should...
just real quick though, because you did break it. Would you be able to roll a perception check?
Perception. I'm not good at that. I've been rolling 15s all night. That is another 15.
Got it.
That's just insane.
So you do happen to see like a little bit of an issue, I would say, because you did roll a 7, remember? And so as you looked at it, you thought it was pure gold, but as you were breaking it, you saw some like inside. It wasn't just gold; it was gold coated. I was gonna wait until you sold it to drop that bomb.
Loser!
But...
Grabbing a fake gold mirror frame after putting all that. Yeah, broke a mirror for no reason.
No,
wait, we know I broke the mirror. You had me roll for that. I rolled a 47. You said nothing happened. Don't go back on that.
No, nothing did happen.
Okay.
And when you broke the frame,
Hey, you were good.
You noticed, hey, like, it's not just pure gold.
Oh, I did notice it. Okay.
Yeah.
Went out.
But it still is gold coated, so you can still get some gold from it. It's just not pure gold.
Let's see. Broken gold plated. Gotta make sure I note that down.
Luckily, you didn't try to sell it for a ridiculous cost and then get beat up because you were trying to oversell something that's not what it was. So you're safe on that end. Are you guys going to look anywhere else for anything or do anything else?
Perfectly will actually join. Mr. Wee will join perfectly in the captain's quarters. Oh. What do you store about stash my weed?
I don't know what you said. You
my
sort
course, man. My course. Oh.
Just so those of you who may not be aware, Fagelt just said something in the Discord.
Oh no. What do you say?
He just had no idea this was still happening.
Join us.
Join us. Okay. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that before.
A Fagelt?
No, Kush.
Oh.
No, I don't know what a Fagelt is either. So I guess.
Slowly hands over to perfectly. Puff puff mod.
What do you do with this? What is this? What is this supposed to do?
Ooh, he gets rid of all the chains in the mind. Oh. Yeah, let you be free.
Perfecta immediately turns the pipe over on top of his head and dumps it on himself. Is his mind free now?
He just looks at you for a second, please. Man, Mom.
He's like, I don't have a character, it's okay. You guys have prepped more than me. I have stats.
Did it work? Am I free now? I don't feel different.
Oh, yeah, let me. He also had to send for the pipe.
I hand him back his empty pipe.
He reaches in his big old pockets, pulls out a bag, and just sprinkles a pinch bit into the pipe, stuffs it, stabs his fingers as it lights up, brings it to the lips, and takes a big old whiff. Not whiff, but...
Oh, God.
Fuck. Oh, and blows out the smoke.
I swear.
And hands it to perfectly. Like that, Mon.
You keep butchering my name. My name is Perfecte, man. Come on. Why do you keep calling me perfectly? If you
Alright.
have to, call me Normie. Insulted. All right. So Normie, we'll take the pipe. Go. And then immediately blow out the smoke. Did it work? I don't feel different.
Roll for what's it called? Constitution.
Con.
I
It'll
would
be
just like
con.
I would just like to say I didn't inhale it. I
Oh,
just sucked it
okay.
into my mouth and
Never mind, then you're
immediately.
fine.
I just went. That's all he did.
A very, very smart know me guy that makes stupid mistakes.
Hey, what? Hey, what?
Oh.
Hey, I'm not gonna be any better, I can promise you that. I almost killed an actual player by destroying a sword against a tree out of rage. So,
For
you're fine.
those who don't know,
You're fine.
in the original campaign, Allie was in on the, I think it was like the third episode. She
It was
had a
like the
magic
third
sword
episode. That
that
had a
was
rose
a
on it.
player when he's not here.
Mm-hmm.
Bashed it on the
It
tree
was great.
and chipped it.
I think Ali had the most near-death experiences. Anyways, by the way, how are you with your new
No, it
character?
was straight up just that episode that had all my near-death experiences.
Still counts as the most.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Vigel.
Oh. Sheldon.
I hope he knows that he just messed up all of stream.
I'm looking at that now.
Completely
Ah.
fine.
Can you hear me?
Hi, we can
Yes.
hear you.
Yes,
Oh,
Hello.
fantastic. I hope I screwed everything up for you.
you did.
You did.
Everything on
I am
Lovely.
very
was bad,
thankful
no.
that you did. Thank you.
Fantastic. Don't worry. I'm going to leave in like a few minutes and screw it up again, too.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna
Perfect.
fix it for
Makes
now.
sense.
I'll be quiet.
Are you gonna be joining us next time ish?
What's the schedule?
Every 2 weeks still.
Same as usual.
Saturdays
it's been-
7-ish, but whenever you're available, basically.
I don't think that's going to work. I close most nights on Saturdays.
Okay, sounds good. Or
Christmas.
even after work or anything, if we're still going.
I get off work
feel
at 1
free to.
a.m.
Ooh, that's fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be up that late.
that's not fun.
Yeah. Miss you guys.
Miss you too.
Miss your toe.
I'm going to mute now.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
So, are you all ready to head back to the mainland?
Yes.
Got it. I need to double check where you guys are going. Oh, actually, where do you guys want to go? There's a whole map in the detail section.
Let me look at this.
You guys are around the country of Italia,
yes.
so you guys can go wherever you would like. In that general area. Of course, time is still a thing. If you guys want to take the other boat that you guys just killed everyone off of, or if you guys want to go back to Italia with the rest of the crew, you guys can kind of just pick and choose.
Yeah.
I think we need to.
We'll go
we need-
to.
You cut out Mr. Normie.
I was going to say I think we should take our rescued slaves back to shore. You know.
That's probably a very smart
Yeah,
idea.
Italia.
Or you could re-enslave them and then have your own boat. And...
No.
Or maybe you could just ask them if they want to be a part of your crew. I mean, you
Or
could just save them.
you can just go give them their life back.
Yeah.
Be like,
Yeah.
I could take you back to shore where you could go back to your lives, but instead you're going to join my crew. Just another
All
form
those
of
shackles that
enslavement.
you struggled so hard to take off, you just put back on.
You can just put it back on.
No, I don't put them back on. I just attached them to different places they're going to be working at from now on. Who's driving the ship? You can never leave the wheel.
So as you guys head back to the shore, you arrive at the shore, and the people that were on the boat invite everyone else to come to the tavern to celebrate. Would you guys like to go to that, or would you like to go do anything else?
Go to the tavern, get some munchies.
I was gonna say I'd go to the tavern to celebrate.
Awesome.
I feel like I earned a little bit of a reward here.
Oh, the munchies, man. Oh. Also, might want to
Oh.
make the stream.
I'm waiting until Fajelt leaves because I'm gonna have to do this all again. There we go. Thank you, Fajelt.
Yeah, get out for sure.
I'm like, that would not work very well.
That was mean. That was mean.
A little bit, but I'm glad it looks okay again.
Me and
Uh-oh, I have to apologize.
Hallie are mixed up.
Yeah, you have to apologize. How dare you?
Okay. I didn't apologize because I didn't want to at the moment. I'll do that later. And so, as you guys head to the
I don't feel like doing it now. I'll do it later.
maybe, if I remember.
Oh, that just makes it even worse.
Do what?
Apologize.
No, that was the point. Do what?
Wait, this is backwards. Mr.
Yeah,
Weed
it
is
is.
not.
I was about to say, I am not Mr. Weed. Thank you.
Aw. That's what I
Mrs.
said.
Weed now.
I don't know. I feel like she couldn't be any worse. Hopefully.
Sure.
Allie, is your character ready?
Sure. Yes, I believe so.
Awesome. As you guys head to the tavern, you enter the tavern with the rest of your group that you just went with, and you guys are like sitting there having a good time. There happens to be a half-elf rogue sitting at the bar, just minding her own business as this party is going on around her, and she
Definitely
notices
not drinking.
Mr. Weed just doing like being Mr. Weed, going around just being weird, offering his weed to everybody. What are y'all doing? Oh, actually, Zia, would you mind introducing your character?
Oh, yes. I am a technically underaged elf, half-elf. Technically.
Oh.
Yeah. Two is very awkward in social situations, so this will be fun.
Are you even allowed to be in a bar?
It's a tavern.
Hey,
Listen,
Tavern?
it's a tavern. A tavern is a place. No, a tavern is a place that serves food and drink, and also can give room and board. But you don't have to drink. It's just a tavern. It's not a bar.
You know,
It's
yeah.
a tavern.
I feel like you were waiting for someone to ask you that question. You jumped on that
Right?
really quick with an excuse about
Listen.
why an underage person.
Listen,
I appreciate
listen.
it very much.
They also do need to know that I'm underage. They don't ask for ID here. It's fine.
I distinctly remember seeing a sign that said you have to be at least of age for your race
Just be
to
at
come
least
inside the tavern.
5'3".
Yeah. Like how old are you for your race, and what is considered an adult?
So an adult is 20, and my character's age is 18. So she's only.
yeah,
It's not bad.
the sign was very
Yeah.
clear. If
No.
you're not of age for your race, you
No.
can't. Why are you?
You know, human-wise,
Well,
you can't see my ears. Human-wise,
is-
I look
is that-
human enough.
Is that a book bag you're carrying with you? Are you still in school?
hold
What are
on,
you
hold
doing
on.
here?
Apparently, in this day and age, people of 16 is allowed to drink. This day and age. So
Where?
she's technically old enough.
Technically, I'm fine. It just depends on the nation.
Is this a conversation
fine.
that's happening in game or out of game?
No.
Because it would be very
Out of
entertaining
game.
in game.
Definitely
It would
at the
not be
bar
happening in game, I can promise you
beside her
that.
going, hey, I don't. Why
How
do you
old
have
are
your
you?
book bag in here with you? You don't seem like you're old enough to be in here. Are you
You
still
know
a
what's
student at
hilarious?
school?
You know what's hilarious? My
What?
background is stage, so technically she would have a book bag.
Oh, yeah. This conversation happened.
I'm
Like,
very
No.
glad.
No.
I think it did. I'm
like-
DM.
I-
I overrule
No,
what
I
happened.
reject that statement. No,
Norby,
I reject that statement. I would not be sharing my age.
But you still have the book bag, though, right?
It's more like just a backpack full of things.
Okay, maybe the conversation.
As
didn't happen.
Normie is sitting there pestering Zia up at the front, what are you doing, Mr. Weed?
I actually
You're-
pop up behind her.
You
Oh,
just hear.
oh,
okay,
man.
you're
Oh,
here.
cute little baby.
I thought he was.
You are a creepy. Please just leave me alone. Leave.
It's like
You see the Carlos too, man? Oh,
Normie looks at her. He goes, I keep hearing people call him Elf. I feel like it's some kind of insult for him, and I think
Yeah,
he
no,
deserves
just
it.
leave. Leave
Like-
me alone. I don't know you. I don't who.
Oh, I apologize. Are we not supposed to? Do we just not talk to people?
No, it's this. I don't know who this guy behind me is. He's weird and creeping me out. You're creeping me out, sir.
oh. I was calling Mr. The Weed, because I supply all the weed. Oh.
Is this normal? I feel like this is.
I don't know. I don't trust him. I don't like him.
I like how we built this rapper already. I came over and said you were obviously too young to be in here if you still have a book bag, and then Mr. Weed showed up and just took all of the heat.
Why are you here? I don't know you guys. What are you doing here? What are you doing in town? Sure.
Oh,
You would not believe this. I was in a box, then I was in the ship, but then I was out of ship. You know, I was smoking in a bed of course, if you know what I mean. Oh.
I do not.
I still don't know what he means. He keeps saying that word. He gave me this pipe with leaves in it for some reason, and he told me.
Why did you take it?
I mean, he told me that all I had to do was put the smoke in my mouth, and my mind would be free, and I did so, and it didn't seem to work.
Okay, so I don't want to be around either of you. That's fine.
Wait, is that not normal?
No,
Wait,
he
hold up.
offered you drugs.
What
Oh.
drugs? I've heard that word before. Seven. I don't believe I know what that word means. I've heard
Some drugs are the state of society, man.
Seven is
Except for the weeds. Weed frees the mind of all the worries. Oh.
No, it doesn't.
it's like
It does not.
Normie
do
says
that.
it really doesn't. I tried it and I did what he told me to do, and I still feel a little entrapped in my mind. It didn't quite
Good
work
to
the way
know.
he said
Those
it.
are the people that are around me as of this moment. Are people who do weed. That's nice. That's good information to
wait,
have. Why are you talking to me?
Wait, is it weed or is it Kush? I've heard two
It's
different names for it
both.
now.
That's how he calls it, apparently. I believe. But why are you talking to me? I don't know you.
Normie
The
keeps
tavern
on
keep turns around and asks if you guys would like to get like room and board for tonight, just in general, to get a head count of who's gonna stay.
As the time he was saying that, the Normie has a notepad out and he's writing. Kush is also called weed and is a drug ? Find out what drug means.
Mr. Reed hold up his hand. I'll have one.
Okay, so there's so this one room, he hands you a little paper to sign away just to make sure that like get a head count, endorse everything.
How much do these rooms cost tonight?
Yeah.
Or do
It
we
would
not
be
worry about-
1 silver.
Okay. I don't have any of those. I just have gold coins.
They can break it down
Break
for
a
you too.
gold coin. Yeah,
Okay.
you can break a gold coin.
Remind me,
it's
it's
fine.
10 per one or 100 per one?
Yeah, it's 10 per
10
one.
per one.
Okay.
So they go. It'll be 1 gold for a room, and like.
Wait, I think it's 100 per one. Is it?
It's DM preference.
Oh, we'll
they
do
want it to
10 for
be-
one.
Okay.
So yeah, Normie puts down a gold coin and he goes, "Here, I think this is 1 silver. I think this will cover for you."
He hands you the piece of paper and takes the coin. What about you, Zia? Or how do you say your name?
Out of game, does he not give you my change?
What?
He gives you change.
Okay, I was just saying, okay, because I was just like,
9 silver.
here is 1 silver coin. You're like, he takes it and gives you the paper.
You're
and I'm
right.
just like,
I forgot to mention
like,
that, but he gives you your money back.
Wait, it was 1 silver or 2?
1.
Okay, then yeah, 9 silver he gets.
Okay, go. This is not silver. This is something else. I think.
Can
these are
I
something else too. I don't really
find
think
a different place to have room and board?
Probably if you looked.
Can I go look?
Yes.
See, I think she is going back to school like someone her age should be. We have done our duties as adult. I don't.
He's just gonna wrap his one
don't-
arm around perfect hay. Normal guy's shoulder.
is it-
That's a child.
do people normally touch each other like this?
Oh yeah, man. He showed appreciation for one another.
Oh god.
Zia, you.
Roll a perception check for me, please. I just want to check something. I'm
I'm gonna roll with disadvantage because how high he is.
That's fair.
The reason why I'll ask, I'll send it to you in a DM.
4. That's a natural 1. He does not see anything.
Okay.
Wait. No. Send it to me. Because this is
No.
Because he's tripping.
This is straight to Wolver. I sent
Awesome.
you
I
the,
saw.
Okay, you don't notice anything strange.
Nope. Zia, you go and find a different inn, more friendly looking, and ask for room and board.
More age appropriate than a tavern.
They hand you a piece of paper and say it is 5 copper for a room.
Oh, we got it good.
Okay, I will take that then.
Awesome. You all. So they hand you a piece of paper. Do you sign it?
Can I read it first?
Yeah.
What does it say?
It basically just says like any damage caused to the room is held responsible by you. And so you would be.
That segue it's just handled by you.
So if I cause any damage to the room or any damage comes to the room, I pay for it.
Yeah, while you're in there.
Is there any fine print? Anything that's...
Roll perception.
Ah! Okay.
Or, yeah, perception, yeah.
What are you looking for if you're young enough?
10.
to tell you?
10? You don't
Yes.
notice anything else.
Okay, well then I will sign the paper.
Awesome. You sign the
And I
paper.
mean, technically, I'm not an adult yet, so if
That's
I
true.
get in trouble, it's not legally binding. It's fine.
So y'all go up to your rooms and get ready for the night. And as the are you guys doing anything throughout the night, or are you just all sleeping?
No,
Just
I'll go to...
smoking that kush.
I mean, does the room have any books in it or anything that I could read?
It has a couple like different books in there that you could read.
Okay, well then I'll read one before I go to bed.
Got it. You pick up a book about the history of the smaller town that you guys are in, and you just read about the town for a bit before bed. And as you wake up the next morning, you all 3 of you notice something strange. It feels like you guys are moving, but you guys don't really know how or why.
Oh, I had a stream once.
Oh dear.
As you guys notice, you guys are in a cart, like a little carriage.
Do we have all our stuff?
Yep, all 3 of you have all of your
Okay.
things. And as you guys are waking up, you notice there's one other distinguished gentleman sitting in the cart with you, suit and tie with his cane and his little top hat, a little monocle, Monopoly man looking guy.
Oh, this is new, Mom. I'm tweaking.
we wake up to this. This is what we wake up to.
This is fine.
Just in the car.
Who are you?
You're finally awake.
You were caught trying to
I
cross
was
the
awake,
border.
Mom.
I did nothing of the sort.
You and that horse thief over there.
No, he looks at you, and 1 second, I need a random name generator for this. I didn't plan this far ahead, but I'm happy about where this is going.
I'm not excited.
Okay, so I went to a tavern. I went to sleep, and I woke up in a cart. I think I've never experienced this before. Is this?
Just the way you look over to perfect.
This is kidnapping. We're being kidnapped.
His name.
I've never been kidnapped before.
No, this
He'll-
is just a dream. Oh.
He looks at the three of you and goes, "You guys must be confused. My name is
Very.
Sir." I already forgot his name. Hold on, I needed something. Oh, Armel.
Just generated his name.
Yeah.
Forgot it immediately. That sounds
Resistant.
that sounds kind of like my name. My name is normal.
And he looks at you three and goes, "And you guys have signed away your guys' freedom to me. For at the time being, you now work for me."
I don't remember doing that.
Don't believe that.
I feel
Wait.
like
He holds
I
up the
would-
papers that you guys all signed.
You just celebrate.
I will take mine, and I will read it again.
As you read it, you see the same thing as you saw last night. You don't notice anything different.
So
Perfect.
I'm not quite sure what.
How did we sign our
Yeah,
life
that's
away
what-
to you?
I was gonna say I'm not sure what.
I'm not
constitutes
sure
a-
that's
a
yeah.
group.
He
Like, do you have to write your
Also,
full name?
This is not legally
Because,
binding.
Nor-
Not
perfecting
for me.
normally guy would have just signed Normie. Like that is how he would have signed, was just Normie.
he
And I mean, you know, if
Mr.
I
Lee just puts
really
his face
want
on
to get
the
out of
paper.
this-
I don't.
Mr.
know
Armel looks at you, Zia, and goes, "Turn the paper around, because you didn't look for anything on the back of the page."
Ah. In the
And-
back.
He
Stand back.
lets you, all three of you, know that the pens that you guys used were magically binding. And if you look on your left wrist, you see a small tattoo with a monocle on your wrist. And he says,
Hey,
"You guys are going to participate in some competitions."
No. This is. I am under the age.
He
This
shrugs.
is not legal.
Is
You. This is illegal. I
Wait.
feel like this is. I want a lawyer
Wait,
this,
right now.
is this not a dream?
I will not participate in any competitions until I speak to a attorney.
Is this what does this mean? What does this mark mean? What does this do? What is this?
He looks at you and he goes, basically, if you guys refuse to do something, then it makes you do it either way.
You mean no matter what, we have to do whatever you want?
Yep.
That's illegal. I am a child.
Hey, can Mr. Weed or how do you Zia?
Zia.
Zia, can they see
Zia?
my eyes? Can they see my eyes?
I don't think they're paying attention to your eyes right now as they're trying to figure out how to get out of this.
Okay, so okay. Yeah.
Mr. We still think
Is
that
this-
this is
So,
a dream.
if old dude is looking at my face, he might have noticed something, and Normie just goes, "Okay, I should go ahead and let you know that because you have done this, I am obligated to kill you at some point. I'm not quite sure when I will be able to do so.
Now?
Because you said that this will make me do stuff on its own. But if at any point in time I ever figure out how to get out of it, I will kill you. Just letting you know. I don't want you to be surprised. I would say if it happens, but it's more than likely going to be a win. So
Do you
just to
realize
let you know, kill you at some point.
that's valid? I would do the same.
The Mr. Armel just kind of
is this not a
chuckles.
dream?
And
Let's
the
get
You
this
carriage-
realize you realize that you're kidnapping not only adults but children as well. I am using the fact that I am under the age to my advantage here.
I don't
He,
think it's working.
he doesn't seem to care.
No, it's not.
The carriage
Nope.
seems to roll to a stop, and
I'm not killing anyone.
as you guys look out to the outdoors, you guys find out you are on you guys are on the property of a big mansion with like a big yard and everything. And he goes, "You guys will be staying here for the time being. There'll be no
No.
killing."
No.
Of course, I can't do it now. But I mean, what is an average human's life expectancy?
He looks at you and goes, "What do you mean human? I'm an elf."
What is an average elf's life expectancy?
A long time.
Oh, I mean,
You know what?
that is fine.
Clearly long enough.
I don't know why he calls himself an elf, but I have time too. So I guess that either you die first from old age, or I'll kill you at some point. What of these is?
He looks at your group of three and assures you that nothing he won't make you guys do anything terrible. It's just a fail-safe in case you guys tried to run away or anything. And
Well, I mean,
Fail safe.
yeah,
Are you gonna kill us? You know that's child murder, right?
I guess if you had been at school, like you were
I
supposed to at your age,
Don't go to school. Shut up.
Why did you have a
No.
book bag?
Leave. No. What?
All of the kids that I had
Because I
seen
like reading.
had-
I can
that
like
were in
reading.
school had book bags and they were in school. I have not seen
You
any
know what?
adults
Have
with
you gone
that.
to school, sir? Have you?
Of course, that's what normal people do.
Clearly you haven't, because clearly you don't know anything.
I mean,
oh,
Did you even read the contract that you signed? Because I at least attempted to look it over.
you mean the contract to sleep? I thought that was something that people did all the time, and so I signed it. Although,
Without reading it, you didn't read it?
does it work if all I did was sign my my nickname? I think that's what they're called, a nickname. I signed it with my nickname.
yeah, you signed the paper. So he looks at you and goes, "Since you're the one who signed something, you're now bound, no matter
excuse
what."
you, excuse me. I am in a conversation.
No matter if you're a child or not,
From
Nope.
what I have been told, it is rude. To
This
interrupt
is
someone when they're
illegal.
talking.
And as you
I
guys
would like to speak to a lawyer.
head up
We
the
just-
I stand by
stairs,
that.
Perfect play.
you guys are slowly
Oh,
going up
nice
the
back.
stairs. You guys and Sir Armel knocks on the door. The door opens up, and lo and behold, a what do you call it? I would say a tablecloth on fire answers the door. Someone who looks like a candlestick, maybe someone
Oh my
who you guys
God.
might have known before. The
No!
doctor opens up the door.
Oh, hello there.
Dr. Jekyll Stye.
Yes.
And
Absolutely not. I adamantly refuse that.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
you're gonna have some fun.
Is this
here,
why you wanted me
Mr.
here?
Reed. He had no idea about this. I had no idea about this. I'm just seeing where this goes.
Oh, good evening. Come on in. Come on in.
No. No.
So
I would like to speak to a lawyer.
Wolverine, I just sent you
I-
something. I just
oh,
stopped.
Lord.
I don't care. No, not you. An actual lawyer that doesn't belong
Yes?
to you. I am a child. I should not be here.
Oh, come on now. If you're old enough to sign a contract, you're old enough.
I'm not. Technically,
Oh, but you already have.
to sleep.
Yes. If you're old enough to venture out, you're old enough to sign a contract, you're old enough to be here, my dear. Now come on in.
Well, at least I don't look like a fucking candle flame. I don't know who you are and who you think you are, but you're burning this house down one way or another.
I am Dr. Jekyll Stein. World famous doctor.
Jackal Stein? You're
Yeah.
a doctor? What kind of doctor are you?
You're a medical doctor. Meaning?
Who burns things? What kind of medical doctor burns things?
Oh, not here.
And lies to people on contracts. That's not legal. You're a doctor. Shouldn't you know the things of legal contracts? Shouldn't you have a legal contract?
Oh, like I said, my dear, if you're old enough to be here, then
How am I old enough to be here?
Just so you guys are aware, this is taking place a couple years before the other one. So this is what Dr. Dragostein was up to before. Kind of just organizing, at least helping organize this whole, like, ring.
My dear, if you're out for home, you're old enough to be here.
Okay, I will now add.
Okay, I mean, what if I was an orphan? Would I still be old enough to be here?
Jackalston, I think was his name.
Fine.
Stin? Yeah, no. Stin is fine.
Die along with what was his name?
Oh my dear.
What was his
The
name?
the Arnold caramel thing.
Arnold.
The elf.
Along with Arnold.
But yes, my dear, if you're old enough to be here and not in the orphanage, then I'm sure you can be old enough to be here.
I would just
Who
like
says
to let
I'm
you
not
know-
supposed to be in an orphanage right now? Who says I didn't run away?
Uh,
What are you You don't know what you're talking about. How are you a doctor? You clearly know nothing.
I would also like
Have
to
you
let
even
you
gone
know-
to school? Have you gone to school?
She seems to feel very strongly about this. I feel like you should answer her.
Yes, my dear, I have my degrees and all that.
My dear, I am not your dear. I am a child.
She is not a deer. She does not produce venison.
No, I'm not a deer. Please do not call me that. You're the one who kidnapped me. This is
Oh,
illegal.
I
Not
the contract.
Din, I don't know who you think you are.
Not quite sure why she is talking about an animal. She is not one.
What is Mr. Weed doing?
She just realized, like, oh shit, she's not a stream raw. Oh no, my dad got me again. I knew it. Stimmy did it. Oh wait, this would
Yeah.
be...
Yes.
Again.
I
Sorry.
I have come to the conclusion that this may happen to the elf a lot.
I mean, he is pretty much high all the time, from what I can tell.
Yes, I
Just
think
how to look
that-
more at Mr.
I,
Weed.
I think that is why he is called an elf, because he is always high.
Oh, it's
Is
It's
that
because of his
anything to
race.
do with being an elf?
it's who he is. It's what humans are.
You're really just being racist towards one half of me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, what one? What you are a half? That doesn't. How can you be half?
A half elf.
Oh,
It's when a human and an elf
I-
have
I-
relations. I don't know what you're talking about. You're insulting me.
I did not know that. I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
My good son, elf is a species, another race. You know how, like, there's different animals? Cows, pigs, horses, and stuff like that?
Okay.
It's same with these
Um,
things.
Elves,
That is not this. Did you just call me an animal?
elves are not.
I already told you, I'm not a deer. I'm not a cow or a pig or a chicken or whatever the heck you want me to be. What are you talking about?
What?
It's just an
is
analogy, my dear.
Don't even start with that. I am not your deer. I am a child, a human being, a elf. Stop it.
Oh.
I'm not an animal.
I'm
You
so
are a half
They
human
keep
being.
throwing out different words.
I am
like
a human
deer
thing.
and-
Human elf. I am half elf. Wow. Wow. You kidnapped me and can't even use the right terminology. Clearly, doctor isn't that smart.
Yes, I would also like to say that I have told Mr. Army Puller that
Arnold.
I
Arnold
am
guy.
I am obligated to kill him at some point in time. Uh, well, I guess I'll kill him or I will allow him to expend his natural life. I need to let you know that at some point I will either allow you to die or try to kill you. It's
I agree.
Yes,
It's-
I
yes,
agree.
yes.
You've already called me an animal.
I know it feels like it's kind of strange to just come out and say that to somebody, but I really
No,
do
it's
not like
completely-
slavery, and so I feel like I should tell you that at some point in time I will attempt to take your life, and I may
My
succeed.
good sir, you did sign the contract.
Mr.
There's a
Armo looks
contract?
at all three of you and
And
goes, "As you
same
guys signed the
with you.
contract, I assure you, you'll come to no harm, at least through me, and you guys will be
No
perfectly taken
harm,
care of."
quote and quote. No harm. That's what he says.
Oh,
Guess what? I was kidnapped. That's harmful enough.
I
My dear,
appreciate
you
the
did sign the
hospitality.
contract.
Don't call me my dear. How many times do I have to
It is
say it?
a
I am
term
not
She
of
is
an
formal
animal.
agreement.
she is not a deer. She has told us that multiple times. I'm not sure why you keep calling her one. It's
Like I said,
she-
it's a
uh,
formal
dear-
you.
greeting.
a deer is a
A
four-legged
formal
creature
greeting? I don't
that
care about your formal
has
greetings. I'm
horns.
not an animal.
I'm not calling you such things. Like I said, it's a
Then
formal
stop
greeting.
it. You already called me a pig and a cow in an analogy. That's far
Yeah.
enough. I'm a
That's
child.
what.
Let me be a child. No, I'm not your deer. Or a deer. Stop it.
I love how Wolver could just sit there and be like, all right, I'm gonna
Right?
just let
It's
this
so
go
nice.
on. I have content. I don't even have to do anything.
It's so nice.
It's
It's
literally
great.
just me yelling about being called an
Also,
animal.
I find it incredibly
a cat.
strange that you are playing a character that is talking to
Aw.
another character who you are also playing, Sharik.
Yeah, Jesus.
I do not like it.
Mr.
I
B.
do not.
I love
No, do not talk to
Oh.
each other.
I gave him
need you-
so
No.
much power just now.
Oh my god.
You did.
It seems like
I
it's-
would request from the DM to just strike that Dr. Jackelson so that we
yes,
don't have to
kill Steen.
have him
Oh my
have
God.
an unfortunate lab accident.
This is gonna be hilarious.
It takes
Oh
place
my
a couple
gosh,
years
it's all
before
happening.
everything else, which means if he dies, then the rest
Okay,
don't
well
make
then,
sense.
then we kill him and
Ooh.
we have someone take his place. You know, Mr. Weed can take his place. I'm sure Allie
Oh
would
my
prefer him.
goodness.
I don't like continuity. Get that out of here. Wait, is it
What?
continuity or continuity?
Continuity.
Continuity. Jesus, continuity.
Constitutionalities.
Allie.
We can't mess up the
You
continuity.
know, I think there would be a lot better relations if certain people just died now and later on.
Just mess up the whole time stream.
We just
You
we
know,
just start
I'm
doing
sure that
one-on-ones
someone
where
would have
Allie
a
and Mr.
very
Weed.
nice time.
It's an alternate dimension, guys.
That would have
Okay.
been so much worse. Are you kidding me?
When I was watching your streams, I don't remember Dr. Jackal ever mentioning that he captured people with some. bogus-
Yeah.
He also had a dark
This
is
secret
my
history,
Oh, damn.
Which is why Allie didn't trust him in the first place.
which
I guess we're
He wouldn't
experiencing that dark
specify what
history
doctor
now.
he was either.
Oh my gosh.
And
but
you
yes,
kidnapped children in your history, Mr. Steen.
it's for experiments.
only those who sign contracts they do not read.
No, I read the contract.
Oh,
Even
then
know
you
it on the
shouldn't.
backside. Don't even
be-
start. Don't even start. You're preying on innocent people. Innocent people. I was just trying to
Oh,
sleep,
no.
and I am a child.
You know,
I'm playing
you-
on people that do not read on both sides.
you know a bug
Both
game.
sides. What? Are you an idiot or something? No one reads on both
I need to
sides.
see something real quick. Wait. This could
I
be
would just
even
like to
better.
say a
Can
bug game.
someone please fix this stoned person? He points over to Mr. Wheat. Oh,
Don't. That's your job. Aren't you a doctor? You fix him.
I need to see something real quick. This could be great.
So above game,
I don't even know.
I thought about retconning my character and just putting 3 levels of replicate magical item, so that I could replicate the contract, the pin, and the sigil, and then trick our old boy into
Mr.
signing
Steen?
it, both of them, and just have them being locked in the contract with us.
Mr. Steen and Arnold.
I thought about retconning my character for this. Like I asked Wolver, I said, "Can I just do this?"
I feel like they'd be a bit smarter about it, but I mean, if you want to try, you can go for it.
It's too late. I've already got my stuff picked. I'll have to figure out a different way to kill him. Maybe I'm pretty sure Artificer will get some kind of ability later on to allow me to break contracts. Or something.
He just
Oh, yeah, I'm
asks
sure.
hi and rub his eyes and walks over.
Oh yeah. Yes. I think wait. No, did I tell you that I'm obligated to kill you? I feel like I should let you know again.
Yes,
That's-
you already have.
Well, you could be you would either die of natural causes, or I will try to. I just don't want you to be surprised when I kill you, because I have magical.
No.
contracts.
Sir Armel
Sweet,
looks at the
he's
3 of
gonna
you
die.
and goes,
Arnold.
Armel. It's
By the way,
Armel.
I would just let you know
Armel.
that it will be the most peaceful killing, because
It will
someone
not.
who has
I will
showed
make
me
sure of it. It will
the
not.
hospitality that you have shown me. I feel
No,
like that
he deserves
I
pain
was
and
going
suffering.
to-
He kidnapped a child.
well, I mean, we did sign the contract. This
You
is
know
true.
what? It's not technically legally binding for a child.
It's not legally, but it's
I-
magically
you are
binding.
old enough.
So like,
Sign a contract and be by yourself. Whether you choose it or not, you still signed it.
actually, I just thought, does it
Whether you chose it or, you know what? That's a completely different subject. That's called manipulation.
Speaking of manipulation, the 3 of you are told by Mr. Armel that you will be
Arnold.
participating in Queen Valtoris's games.
So,
Oh no.
what-
Oh no! No!
What?
Why are you doing this?
Who is that, and what are? I mean, I like games. What games will we be playing?
Hold on, son. Would that be some snackies, some munchies? Oh,
He leads you guys to the kitchen so that Mr. Weed can have his
No.
share of food.
So,
He goes, "What's
so-
mine is yours, and what's yours is mine. Go about as you please.
Aw.
Just if you try, don't try to escape." And
If-
since you said that, you
okay.
guys can no longer
If-
try to escape.
If what's mine is yours and yours is mine, can I have your physical heart, and I will give you my physical heart?
So you
No.
kill yourself in killing him.
I mean, some
That's
people
a stupid
Wait.
idea.
can people not live without their hearts?
No.
Is that a normal thing?
That's no.
It's a normal thing.
Mr. Weed just looks over his chest and just pokes it.
Mr. Armel is like, I think that's normal. Most people can't.
I just want you to know he still hasn't looked at normal people
Certainly.
need hearts.
Yes.
Hearts with a Z, by the way.
God,
No.
because you didn't go to school.
You know, he clearly didn't go to school. And neither did the Dr. Jekyll Stein. Stin. His name is now Stin.
Didn't.
Mr. Stin. He doesn't deserve his doctor title. He clearly didn't go to medical school.
And I feel like that is a good stopping point for tonight. Unless you guys want to keep going, then I can come up with more. But I gotta come up with what the heck is going on.
Good lord.
That's fair.
So to give you guys an idea of what Normally's writing looks like, this is what he wrote in his notebook there.
Uh-oh. It's all in messed
clearly
up.
didn't go to school.
This is
So-
basically what
so
all
I'm
his notes
right.
look like.
Okay, for those who's watching this, he puts normal.
I'll just hold it up to the
Hearts.
screen.
Please do,
I'll,
guys.
Alright,
This is-
netted.
I'll put it on the stream also.
Oh, yeah, it's on.
Are netted to live.
Normal
Yes.
hearts are needed to live.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Aw.
Oh
No, it's Arnold and Mr. Snin from like from now on.
Also, also
Steen.
Wilbur, I'm sorry to say, but it's backwards on your stream.
I know, I saw. But if they want to, or in post, I can just flip it. I probably won't do a in post thing. I'll just throw it on YouTube or something. But
Yeah, just throw it on YouTube. Aw.
Have we really been playing for almost 2 hours?
Yeah.
I feel like it.
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
Most of it's literally just been yelling at each other.
It really
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
is.
much.
But what kind of DnD campaign can you have where you're not screaming at each other all the time?
right.
First, this is literally the most chaotic first thing,
You know
and
what?
I remember one of the first episodes that I've ever like sessions of a campaign is when I literally killed a guard with just telling him to get a real job and getting a sugar daddy. So
To be fair,
then
I
what's the
honestly
doctor?
was really nervous for this one, just because first sessions usually are rough.
dude,
This one was just fun.
I mean, this is just chaotic. I've already set up my character to be just absolutely like Allie in so many ways.
And I knew coming in like how I was gonna play my character. Like
I did not.
I am so happy I played
chose
mine
that
so
name.
well.
I changed that. Shut up, Shriek. We hate you.
I love both of his characters.
Oh, please.
Hate Mr. Weed so
You
bad.
know what?
I
Oh.
would prefer Malakaf to
Malakaf.
Mr. Weed. But yeah, I knew coming in that I was just gonna be, a normal person. There's nothing weird about me.
Wait,
Oh yeah, nothing at all.
No,
Also-
I was just gonna be an
I
awkward
actually-
teenager, and then I met Mr. Doctor again, and it was just no.
no.
Just immediately, no, we're not doing this.
Also, over on accident, I actually cast once.
You
Perfect
did what?
Tay. I accidentally cast what Perfect Tay's race was.
No, I don't believe that for a second. My character sheet is on your Roll20 campaign. I know
No,
what
I
you
never-
did. You no. See, the thing is, you see what his race says, but if you guess his race, that's not the correct race. I can tell you that now.
I've,
If
from
you
my
think
point of view, I already
if-
knew.
if you think you guessed his race, Shriek, tell me what it is. DM me it. I know.
Changeling.
No. See, that's how I know you didn't guess it correctly.
Only I know, and only he knows.
Only I know what my race is.
Because remember, there's a ridiculous amount of homebrew choices too.
True, I forgot about that.
I think I gave you the backstory, but I never told you what the race was.
No, you told me the race.
I did.
I have it in my idea.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
But you know what? I'm deserving to know. So
So clearly, he's not the only one who knows. The DM knows as well.
Aw.
and
I
the doctor
swear.
has his ideas, but he's not completely sure.
What? The doctor knows?
I mean, the doctor's the doctor.
The doctor is the doctor. We don't like the doctor because he's not a real doctor because he didn't go to school.
He has the diplomas and everything.
Also, if you go back to my DMs, I corrected what I wrote on one of them. I misspelled the word. So I just-
Misspelling a word?
Yeah, it's like it's from the 15th where I told you I was thinking about playing, and I was like, oh, I went back and looked at it. I was, I spelled that wrong. Let me just fix that right now. Yeah.
I should find it edited.
My character is not a changeling. Actually, can I? Oh yeah. Oh wait, I'm not going to change it on my character sheet because Shriek has already shown that he's cheated by looking at it.
I never looked at her.
I am not. If it at some point, more than likely, it will become very obvious what race my character is. Like,
Hey, I can't even guess. There's been no information given. I have no access to anything, so we're just gonna roll with it.
Also,
Roll
whatever
with
is
it.
concerning all this.
Well,
Whatever you may be, I'm not a racist half elf, but other people are. So
Mr. Wee is actually a full elf.
I'm aware that Mr. Weed is a full elf, but I'm a half elf, and there's been a lot of like small
Zia-
comments of like if elf is a slur or not. So
Do you know who your parents are? Or are you an orphan or what? What do you know? Do you have any idea about
See?
that yet?
I have no backstory as of this moment, so we were just rolling with the punches. I'm assuming that I have parents.
I think you do
but I'm
have
also
parents.
assuming that I don't.
I also think that Mr. Weed has made some bad choices in his lifetime so far. How old is he?
Oh
He's
my god,
wrong.
no.
Oh yeah, 137, I think.
No.
Check that,
No. No.
I'm not saying
I know
anything.
Where you're going with
I
this.
don't.
I know where you're going with this, and I refuse.
I'm not saying anything in particular just yet. I'm not sure.
294 years old.
All I know is he likes to live it up.
Oh, yeah. Party, till we die.
Well, thank you guys for coming to the first session. I had a lot of fun.
This went so well.
It was a good
This
time.
was
A Saturday.
chaotic.
This definitely made up for having to work for 7 hours today.
Right?
Just like it was terrible, man. It was horrible.
Allie, I'm glad you could make it.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I had a tossed together character sheet and just all the side comments.
Allie, thank you for coming. Oh, it was amazing
course.
playing with you.
I still think your character should be in school.
What? She probably should. She probably should,
I
but
think
she's
she
not.
did. I think she's lying
She
to
went
you.
to school.
Yeah, your character is
I mean,
18, right?
My character's 18. She's 2 years shy of being an adult. She's also a stage background, so technically she did go to school.
I would just like to
Yeah,
point out
she
what
should
you
be
said.
graduated.
Shy
Yeah.
of being an adult, so not an adult.
She's
I-
not
I-
an adult, which she
She's not
uses
a
to her
deer.
advantage a lot of the time. No,
But
she's
everyone's
not a
still
deer.
a kid
She's
to
not
us,
even an
Mr.
animal.
Weed.
She's not an animal. She's not a pig. She's not a cow. She's
I
not a
was-
deer.
I can't idea that was just
I
an
would just like to point
analogy.
out that you may deal with normal just sort of looking at you every time you complain and going, well, if you had just went to school like someone your age is supposed to.
See, that is the funniest thing, because she has. Like,
If you
Jesus
had
Christ.
been in school like someone your age is
You
supposed
know?
to.
Like
What?
a perfectly normal
If
person
you
your
don't-
age.
You clearly don't know what you're talking about, because you didn't go to school either. Now, did you?
like, look, here you go.
And
Well,
neither did the doctor.
I did not go to school. Well, I did go to schools, and I asked
Then-
the kids if they were.
That's
what they were
creepy.
doing there with
That's
their
creepy.
And they
You
told
didn't
me
study?
they
You didn't
were
go to school?
going
You didn't
to
study at school?
And
You didn't
when I
study at
asked
school?
them what they needed their bags for, they said it was for studying. And I asked, "Is all kids had a backpack?" And they said yes. And so that is how I learned that all kids with the backpack go to school.
Not
Yeah.
all kids with a backpack go to school.
From my sample,
All kids that go to school usually have a backpack.
Ooh, that's where you get the best weed. Oh,
that's what
No.
y'all. 80 awesome school, man. Oh.
So yeah, I
I'm
ask
a
questions
murderer.
of people. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
So
Actually,
many questions. It's
Good.
great. I love it.
Here we go, Wolver. I found a better picture of what my character looks like. It's freaking awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know that looks much better than the original picture I gave you.
Yeah.
Mostly because that one was based off the changeling race, and I just realized that my character isn't that, so I shouldn't look like that.
Yeah.
But that right there definitely sort of hints at
Something else.
not really hints at, basically points at what my character is. So whenever that that discovery comes out,
Well,
So I was like, oh my gosh, if he actually sees perfectly as his original body or switch, he's just gonna feel like, oh, I'm tweaking. Yeah.
that's why when you put your arms around my shoulder, I was just like, ooh. Roll to see if you noticed anything.
No. You're asking the stone elf to roll something.
That's why I'm glad you failed. I'd hate for it to be the stone elf. I'd hate for it.
The stoned elf.
No, wait. I'd hate for it to be the elf.
Yeah, hi, elf.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Never mind. I wrote down that elf is not an insult, but a race. What is a race?
Yes.
So. I'm giving out all kinds of hints. Someone will figure this out eventually.
maybe.
Oh,
Oh, I gotta get going, but you guys have a good night.
You too.
you too. Don't forget to end the stream. Good
Oh,
night,
I will
everybody.
just leave stream
Oh.
running, and you guys can just do it at no.
Are you sure?
No, that would be way worse. I don't think you should trust us.
I can't fucking beat that.
You can. There's the sign language 3.
No, I put up 4 fingers
yeah,
and you
that's-
put up
that's
5.
6.
How do you beat?
Exactly.
What's the sign?
You
language?
count to 6. It's
Oh,
basically just 3.
oh.
It's with your ping. Nope, that's 9.
Yeah.
Oh well, there we go then.
10.
Beat.
You can go to 11 too. Hold on.
11.
Let me. No.
12.
No. This is
13,
11.
14, 15.
This is 11.
25.
11.
45.
Yeah.
55.
And then this is 12.
How's it feel, Wolver? Yeah.
Great.
13.
Oh.